Okay, so is this thing clear that these are the books we will be using? And actually these are the these books are for the first 3 topics. First 3 topics means differential equations, Laplace and Fourier. And for linear algebra, we'll be using another book, that is An Introduction to Linear Algebra. So the 4th book for linear algebra is An Introduction to Linear Algebra. This is by Krishnamurthy. Okay, beta. And regarding your MST, EST and sessional marks, so the traditional जो इससे पहले होता था before pandemic, so the course was MST, EST and sessionals. MST was for 30 marks, EST was for 45 marks and sessionals were for 25 marks. But obviously now because we have a different situation, so I will update later on what is decided for evaluation. Is that okay? Yeah, so let us not discuss about it right now because there will be so many changes. Okay, so let us just wait for at least 15 days, then we'll have a clear picture. Okay, beta. So shall we start this course? So we'll be starting with differential equations. Right. So let us start with differential equations. And if you have any problems, you can let me know in between. So I'll be starting with this topic, differential equations. So anybody, what is a differential equation? Yeah. So any equation which involves derivatives of a function or of a dependent variable with respect to an independent variable. Right. So if you say any equation, everybody knows what is an equation, right? Any equation involving derivatives. So that will be a differential equation. We already know what are derivatives. So can you tell me that in your real life, what is the need of this differential equations? Yeah. So the most simple thing is that everything around us is changing, and it is changing at some rate, and that rate of change is defined by derivative, right? So if you want to model something, a physical phenomena happening around you, then most probably derivatives will come into picture and the equations will involve derivatives. So most of the things which are around us, they are modeled using differential equations. Am I clear? So can you give me an example of a model with differential equation? कौन सी? Yeah, उससे simple बेटा. Motion. उससे भी simple. Simplest I am asking. Yeah, you are right. Simplest is second law of motion. Right? So Newton's second law of motion is what? So Newton's second law of motion F is equal to ma. Here F is external force, m is mass, and what is A? d2x by dt2. Right? So this is an equation involving derivatives. So this is a simple differential equation. So we need to study this. We need to know how to solve differential equations if we want to solve the system. This particular one differential equation. So as the system becomes complex, you will have complicated differential equations. This is very simple. You know how to solve, right? But when you have a complex system, the corresponding differential equation will also be very complex, right? And indeed, sometimes you will have a set of differential equations. For example, you have a system of equations, right? 4x plus 3y is equal to 2, x minus y is equal to 2. You solve this equation, system of equation. So, as the system becomes complicated, you will have a system of differential equations. So, that is why we need to study specifically for engineers, it is important to know that how the differential equations are being solved. because whenever you will model something, for sure there will be a differential equation in your model and you have to solve that. Okay, for example, if somebody wants to build a new car, कुछ मॉडल आया, कार का मॉडल आया, तो कार का मॉडल जब आता है तो उसको पहले पेपर पे बनाते हैं और कंप्यूटर पे, राइट? सो मॉडलिंग इज बीइंग डन, देन उसके बाद अगर मान लो हमने देखना है कि कार की मैक्सिमम स्पीड क्या है, राइट? कितनी वो मैक्सिमम स्पीड आप उस कार को दे सकते हो, उस पर्टिकुलर मॉडल को, तो उसके लिए क्या होगा, ये नहीं करते ना कि पहले कार बनाते हैं फिर चेक करते हैं, नो, वी डू मैथमेटिकल मॉडलिंग, right? And that mathematical modeling gives you system of equations and then you have to solve that system of equations. इस course में we will just tell you that how you will solve that equation, differential equation on pen and paper. In second year we have a course on numerical analysis where, because if you have say 100 equations, अगर कार की modeling कर रहे हो तो how many equations you expect? Maybe 1000, right? Because there are so many parts, right? So it is not possible that you solve them by hand. So in the next course, which is numerical analysis, we will tell you how you can use computers and how can you can use programming to solve a larger system of equations. So इस course में हम analytically पढ़ेंगे कि pen and paper पे how we can solve. Then we will go to computers in the next course. Okay, beta? So everybody is convinced that we need to study differential equations. Okay, so apart from this Newton's second law of motion, there are so many things like आपके जो LCR circuits होते हैं, they also involve, you have affected di by dt, which is rate of change of current, right? So that is also a differential equation. Somebody was saying radioactivity, right? So that decay is also governed by a differential equation, and we have population growth, right? That is also a differential equation. So differential equations are everywhere around us. Okay. So I'll be starting with differential equations if you are convinced that we have to study differential equations. So you have differential equations, equations involving derivatives. Now we can have ordinary derivatives also, and we can have partial derivatives, not complex, right? So you can have a situation that y is a function of x only. Then you will have a differential equation involving only simple derivatives, right? So you have only dy by dx or d2y by dx2 or so on. And if you have say a function z is a function of x and y, then you have partial derivatives, curly z by curly x, curly z by curly y, as we have learned in last course, curly 2z by curly x2, curly 2z by curly x, curly y, and so on. So if a differential equation involves simple derivatives, that is called ordinary differential equation. And if a differential equation involves partial derivatives, that is called a partial differential equation, right? So let me write down, if a differential equation involves ordinary derivatives, that is called, it is called an ordinary differential equation and we write it ODE, ordinary differential equation, right? And if a differential equation involves partial derivatives, that is called partial differential equation, and we write PDE for it, PDE. Okay, so these two things are clear to everybody. So we have ordinary differential equations and we have partial differential equations. So for example, if I write down this x plus y dy by dx is equal to sin x, is it ordinary or partial? ordinary, right? And if I write something like this, x plus y plus curly u by curly x plus curly 2u by curly y2 is equal to 0. This is a partial differential equation, and looking at this differential equation, it is understood that u is a function of x and y. So it is understood that x and y are independent variables and u is dependent variable. Is this clear to everybody? On the right hand side equation, it is clear. It is understood that x and y are independent variables and u is your dependent variable. And for this particular equation on the left hand side, your y is the dependent variable and x is the independent variable. Okay? So here x is your independent variable and y is your dependent variable, and here your x and y are independent variables and u is your dependent variable. Okay? You have already studied some differential equations, right? Variable, separable, homogeneous, right? But I will quickly revise. No, beta. नहीं. देखिए, for example, if you have a partial differential equation, it means that your dependent variable is for sure depends on more than one variable. So there is no meaning of simple derivative. Here I cannot write du by dx because it has no meaning. So whenever you have a partial differential equation, the dependent variable will always be a function of more than one variable. So u is a function of x and y. So if I write du by dx, simple, it has no meaning because it has to be yes. Okay. So ordinary differential equation is a special case of partial differential equation with y depending on only on one variable. Yeah. Okay. Clear, beta? Till now everything is clear? Okay. Next thing is order of a differential equation, and we will be, before this let me write down, we will be in our course we will be studying only ordinary differential equations. Okay, in UMA 004 we will be studying only the ODEs, ordinary differential equations. Fine. So for ODEs, for ordinary differential equations, I am defining order of a differential equation. From now onwards, if I am writing DE, that stands for differential equation, and because I am just studying ordinary differential equations, so it is understood that I am talking about ordinary differential equations. Is that clear? Right, so I will just write DE. DE for differential equation and further for ordinary differential equation. So order is, anybody, can you tell me what is the order of a differential equation? So this is the order of the highest derivative in your differential equation. So this is order of the highest derivative in your differential equation. Order of the highest derivative in your differential equation is called the order of the equation. For example, if I have dy by dx raised to power 100 plus d2y by dx2 is equal to say x. So can you tell me what is the order of this differential equation? 2. Right? So this is first order derivative. This is second order derivative. So highest order is 2. So order for this differential equation is 2. Fine. 1 plus y dash square raised to power half is equal to 5y. What is the order of this differential equation? Okay, so you see only first order derivative. So order for this differential equation is 1. Order here is 1. So actually we'll see that why we need order, okay, in a moment, right? Order is clear to everybody? Okay, then further we have linear and non-linear differential equations. Linear and non-linear differential equations. Anybody? Yeah. Actually, when we talk about differential equations, we are more worried about y. X is handled easily because x is independent, right? Yeah. So let me write down. Linear is dependent variable and its derivatives exist in first degree. Okay, so what is the meaning? For example, if I have this x plus y dash is equal to y. Look at this differential equation. Here we have y is dependent. Here we have y raised to power 1. Here also we have y dash raised to power 1. Okay, so this is linear. Why? Because the dependent variable y and all its derivatives are in first degree. So this is linear. Look at this, x square plus y dash equals to y. Linear or non-linear? Linear, because here we have x raised to power 2, but that is independent variable. Is that clear, beta? So we don't care about independent variable. For linear differential equations, all we care is the dependent variable and its derivatives should exist in first degree. Okay, so this is again linear. Anybody having doubt why this is linear? Okay, so tell me this one. X plus y dash is equal to say sin x. Linear, non-linear? Here you see we have y into y dash. So it means that second degree. The dependent variable is in second degree. So this is non-linear. Understood, beta? So tell me this one. X plus y dash is equal to sin y. Linear, non-linear? Non-linear. Sin y is series sin y की क्या होती है? Y minus y cube by 3 factorial minus plus y is 5 by 5 factorial. So this is non-linear because y is having not having degree 1. So this is non-linear. Okay, can you tell me this one? 1 plus y dash raised to power 3 by 2 is equal to x. Sorry, 2 by 3. Linear ke non-linear? Linear. Okay, beta, so if you say linear, कैसे कह रहे हो linear? जो लोग linear कहते हैं, how you say this is linear? Yeah. So can you do that? So you are saying that if I just take 3 by 2, so can I do that? No, I don't know what is x. 3 by 2 मतलब मुझे square root लेना है किसी number का. So that leads to complex numbers also. I cannot just take the square raised to power 3 by 2 of this equation. It will not remain the same equation. It will not be the same equation. Am I clear? Okay, so you cannot do this because nothing is given about x. अगर x positive दिया होता, right? In that case, you can do this, right? Because you will not go from reals to complex, and the solution will remain same, right? Because x is not specified. So this is for sure non-linear. हाँ, then you can do this, right? Actually, अभी मैं बता रही हूँ कि हम ये classification कर क्यों रहे हैं. Then you will understand that why we can do this when x is positive and why we cannot do when x is not given to be positive, right? Okay. Okay, beta. So linear, non-linear clear, order clear, ordinary and partial clear. So these are the three things we have done: OD, PD, order, and then linear, non-linear. Okay. So can you tell me why we classify क्यों कर रहे? क्लासिफिकेशन की क्या जरूरत है? Anybody? Yeah. Actually क्या है? Yes बेटा. Anybody? Doubt है कुछ? So classification is required because for different class of equations we have different methods to solve, right? So actually होता क्या है कि जब भी you have a big problem, you always try to try to convert it into a set of smaller problems, and for each smaller set you have a method, right? Similarly here in differential equations also, what we do, we classify on the basis of order, we classify on the basis of linear and non-linear. Then we will see that for different orders we have different methods, and similarly for linear and non-linear equations we have different methods. So classification is required. Classification above, classification of ODEs is done so that we can have a suitable method to solve ODs of a particular class. Okay beta? Okay, so now you have an ordinary differential equation. Suppose I have this ordinary differential equation, y dash is equal to y. This is an ordinary differential equation. Do you know how to solve it? How to solve it? So I can just write dy by dx is equal to y. This is actually variable separable. So everybody is comfortable with variable separable. What is variable separable? When you can separate x and y. That is variable separable differential equation. So whenever you have a differential equation where you can bring all x on one side and all y on another side, that is a variable separable. And it is easy to solve because x is on one side, y is on other side, you can just integrate. Right? So I can just write this as dy by y is equal to dx. Right? So that you just integrate and you will get log of mod y is equal to x plus c. Clear? So variable separable, first type of differential equation is variable separable, and it is very easy to solve variable separable differential equations. You can just separate the variables and you can integrate. And this particular thing, is it one function or so many functions? So many, because c is constant. It can have any value. So this is a family of curves. This is a family of curves. So for a first order differential equation, your answer will be a one parameter family of curves. One parameter family of curves means one constant of integration will be there. It is understood, right? If you have a second order differential equation, then you have to integrate twice. So you'll get two constant of integrations. And if you have a first order differential equation, you are integrating once, so you will have one constant of integration. So it should be clear to you that for a differential equation, solution is always a family of curves. Is it okay? So let me give you an example which is where you can clearly see. So we have this x y dash is equal to 2y. Can you solve this better? Again, this is variable separable. So you have x dy by dx is equal to 2y. So this is dy by y is equal to dx by x. So this is log of mod y is equal to 2 mod x plus c. So you can just take the sorry. 2 log of mod x. Now you just take e raised to power. So you'll get y is equal to, इसको इधर ले आओ, y x square right is equal to a constant. मैंने गलत किया कुछ? ओके ठीक है, सॉरी सर. फाइन. सो दिस इज फैमिली ऑफ, ये क्या है? पैराबोलास है ना. सो यू गेट अ फैमिली ऑफ पैराबोलास एज योर सॉल्यूशन. क्लियर है ये चीज? सो इसका मतलब व्हाट इज दिस पैराबोला? कौन सा पैराबोला है? y always positive. So depending on a, it will be either wider or narrower. So every curve is a solution. So you should understand always that whenever you are solving a differential equation, the answer will be a family of curves. Okay? Because every member of this family satisfies that equation. It is important. Is this clear? So whenever you have a differential equation, answer is not single. It is a family of curves. Family of curves means there are too many members. Okay? So many, indeed, infinite members. So this solution, where you have a family of curves, this solution is called, general solution of differential equation. Okay? So whenever you have a differential equation, you solve that differential equation, and that solution will involve a constant of integration or more than one constant of integration depending on the order of the differential equation. Right? So the solution, which is a family of curves, is called the general solution of the differential equation. Is that clear, beta? Okay. And further, suppose I say find solution of xy dash is equal to 2y passing through 1 1. So what I am saying, that I am looking for a solution of this differential equation. Further, I put a condition that solution has to pass through 1, 1. So I will just solve this differential equation. I'll get y is equal to ax square, and then 1, 1. It has to pass through 1, 1. For that I have 1 is equal to a into 1 square. So that gives me the value of a. So I get y is equal to x square. So this solution is called a particular solution. Particular solution. Or sometimes people call it particular integral. Particular integral of differential equation. नहीं बेटा, a x square लिखा हुआ ना, इसमें तो a नेगेटिव हो सकता है. हाँ हाँ नीचे भी आएगा, सॉरी मैंने पूरा नहीं बनाया, ठीक है। सो दैट फैमिली इंक्लूड्स एवरीथिंग दिस ऑल्सो, बट इस पर्टिकुलर के लिए हमारा 1 आ रहा है। सो लेट मी राइट डाउन, थैंक यू। इट कैन बी एनीथिंग बेटा। ओके बेटा, इज दिस इन क्लियर कि व्हाट इज द जनरल सॉल्यूशन एंड व्हाट इज द पर्टिकुलर सॉल्यूशन? मतलब हमने क्या किया, आउट ऑफ द सो मेनी मेंबर्स वी आर सेलेक्टिंग वन व्हिच इज पासिंग थ्रू 1,1, राइट। और मॉडलिंग भी जब आप करते हो तो यही होता है डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन में, वी हैव सच कंडीशंस that it has to pass through 1,1. For example, you have conditions like initial temperature is 0, so T at 0 is 0. So when you apply such conditions, you get the values of constant of integration. So after applying, after getting the values of constant of integration, we call that solution as a particular solution. Anybody having doubt till now? मैंने जितना कराना था आज, जितनी हमें इंस्ट्रक्शंस मिली हैं, आधा हुआ है, बट आई थिंक इट इज ओके, ठीक है। थैंक यू, ओके। कौन कह रहा है थैंक यू? थक गए? चलो कोई बात नहीं। ऑल एवरीबody इज इन हॉस्टल और डे स्कॉलर्स आल्सो? हॉस्टल। सेटल्ड? मन लग गया? नहीं लगा? लड़कियों का लग गया? ठीक है बेटा, है ना? कीप स्टडिंग, अटेंडेंस रहेगी ना? वी हैव टाइम। हैं? किसी ने मिल ली? चलो ऑल प्रेजेंट कर दो, ठीक है बेटा। एनीबडी हैविंग एनी प्रॉब्लम है, यू कैन टेल मी। लेट मी स्टॉप रिकॉर्डिंग, देन वी कैन टॉक फॉर 2 minutes. I think recording is already stopped. Okay beta, so tomorrow we have here a class, we'll continue from here. Have a nice day.